Good evening. My name is Lucas Gilbert, and I am the Vice President for the senior class. To start things off, Mrs. York is glad you chose to spend your night at the West Washington Class of 2012 graduation. I would like to welcome all faculty, staff, school board members, parents, grandparents, family, and friends. Tonight we sit here thinking, we're finally done. Two words that come to my mind about graduation are commitment and joy. Commitment is another word to describe what is being celebrated here tonight. It's a word that recognizes 13 years of assignments, difficult research papers, and too many nights staying up late to finish homework. I won't mention the thrill or the hectic rush to get to school on time. Yes, high school life is behind you now. Now for the good news. Just kidding, that was it. Joy. I hope it fits the way you feel here tonight. It may be a quiet kind of joy, a tired joy, or a shouting out loud kind of joy. But I hope each of you finds great excitement in what you have accomplished. Who can forget the feeling of being a senior? The feeling that lasts forever. The world is yours and the suffering is over, for a little while. As high school graduates, you have completed the first crucial step towards realizing your career goals. Many of you have plans to pursue college or other training following graduation, and I applaud you for your determination in doing so. The opportunities and challenges ahead demand well-educated minds, and I am happy to know that you have a wonderful foundation from which to put yourselves into life's open waters. Good luck, good fortune, and my very best wishes for your personal success in life.
Hey guys. So, at almost every graduation, you hear a speech about change. No offense, Katie, because I know your speech is going to be wonderful, but I've heard a little too much about change in the past few years, so my speech is going to be about friendship. I found a pretty good quote by Muhammad Ali when I was writing my speech. He said, "Friendship is not something you learn in school. But if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything at all." Our friends are so important to our lives. They're the ones that are with us through everything, good and bad. Our friends are the ones that are there when we need to laugh, when we need to cry, when we need to talk, when we do something embarrassing and no one else sees. Our friends are the ones that point it out to everyone around. Thank you, Gracie. They're the ones that we know it's okay to be ourselves. Our friends are there whenever we are in need. They are there through our greatest achievements and through our biggest disappointments. They are there through our moments when we think we're in love and when we have our hearts broken. Our friends share with us. They share our best memories. They share our frustrations. And sometimes they even share their homework. When we leave tonight, there are some sitting here that we may never see again. Some of us have friendships that will last forever, and some of us will lose touch and make new friends in new places. Whatever the case in your life, remember one thing. Always surround yourself with good friends. Tonight, after 13 years, we've made it. Together. We've had our fun and we've had our fights. We've made best friends and mortal enemies. But if it weren't for each other, we wouldn't be here. When you walk out the doors tonight and step into your new lives, make new friends, but don't forget the old ones. And one last important thing to remember, we are young.
Get my head on straight. My friends are all around me, and together we can hardly wait. The moment is upon us, and it always seems so far. All the years of promises, happiness and scars, and I know we started this out years ago. I know we never will forget. But between the smiles and subtle things, the tears and our apologies, you know I'm trying hard to hold them back. So if by the time the door closes and you feel like breaking down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. I know that I'm not all that you've done. I guess that I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. But our friends are back, so let's raise a toast. 'Cause I found someone to carry me home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Carry me home tonight. Just carry me home tonight. Carry me home tonight. Just carry me home tonight. The moon is on my side. I have no reason to run. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? Angels never arrive, but I can hear them cry. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. So if by the time the door closes and you feel like breaking down, I'll carry you home tonight.
Class of 2012, the end of our high school journey is here. Like every class before us, we have looked forward to this day with a mixture of excitement and fear. Some of us will be going to college or enlisting in the military, but others are still uncertain of their future. Transformations are taking place, and our lives are going to be forever changed. Graduation is similar to a cocoon. A caterpillar uses his cocoon to transform into a butterfly and receive his wings. The newly transformed butterfly now has a choice to make. He can use his wings to take him new places and continue to challenge himself, or he can stay in his place of safety and continue on as he had before his transformation. By spreading his wings and soaring to heights he had never before reached, he gathers more knowledge of his surroundings and expands his worldview. After tonight, we will have the same choice. We can either take our independence and challenge ourselves with new ideas and issues, or we can stay where we are and wonder what would have happened if we had taken that first flight. Graduating tonight means taking on new challenges and overcoming them. We will not have the knowledge that other adults have, but we will have the chance to learn and broaden our understanding of the world around us in the many years to come. For 18 years, we have stayed by our families' sides and followed in the footsteps of our parents, grandparents, and mentors. By graduating from high school, we are acknowledging our nurturers and recognizing all the efforts that have been put forth on our behalf. Our caretakers are not perfect and are still learning to this day, but their love has been made known through the kindness and respect they have shown to us. Problems have come up, but love has carried through. These experiences have brought us to a new level of understanding, and we now have the opportunity and the privilege to share our new awareness with others. Without guidance and mentoring, we would not have been able to reach our goals. New generations will now need the same guidance that we had received, and who better to spread the knowledge than the ones who had recently received it? There will always be obstacles for us to overcome, but with the help given to us and the knowledge that has been shared, these obstacles will shrink into small inconveniences and will barely slow us down. Taking one step at a time is all it takes to lead a successful life, and graduating from high school is only the next step. We are going to be challenged over and over again, but the knowledge and respect that has been instilled in us will keep us on our feet. As obstacles appear, we will hurdle them one at a time, step by step. When landing on the moon, Neil Armstrong said, "This is one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." It is like tonight's graduation ceremony. Graduation is one small step for the present, but it is one giant leap toward the future. Thank you.
Traditionally, the moving of the tassel at graduation is called turning the tassel. It symbolizes one's transition from candidate to graduate. We have earned the privilege of participating in this graduation ceremony and the opportunity to be considered a graduate of West Washington High School.
Superintendent Jackson, the academic records of the candidates standing before you have been verified. Each candidate who is eligible for graduation has met the academic requirements set forth by the Indiana Department of Education from West Washington High School. Seniors, please rise. It is my pleasure, Mr. Jackson, to present to you the graduating class of 2012.
Let's turn our tassels together proudly as a class.
Yep, do it.
Well, guys, we did it. We actually made it. I wish nothing but the best for the class of 2012. We haven't been the closest class by any means, but we stuck through it. I hope the days that lie ahead are full of hard work, peace, and happiness. May your journey teach you about life and about yourself, so that you can look back one day and feel in your heart that you've lived your life to the fullest. Be adventurous, tell the truth, laugh when something's funny, because those are the real moments, and that's what you will remember most. It's not goodbye, 2012, it's see you later. And remember, your teachers and Mrs. York expect you to be successful. Thank you.